Greetings, Zachariah.
Rumor is Aurora's dowser was deposed. I need to know it's more than rumor, though. If it's true, we might be able to convince some members of the Assembly that Victor needs to go.
Even though I don't like the idea of continuing the conflict between Abundance and Aurora that has caused so much suffering, if it's what needs to be done to dethrone Victor, I have a few contacts among Aurora's Technomancers. They're not quite brothers, but they're at least like cousins. And I've heard their messengers nearly always follow one particular shadow path. Let me show you. This one here. If you go, you may be able to stop one of their couriers. If the news you're expecting is as important as you say, I'm sure it will be in the documents they are carrying.
Thanks, Melvin.
Zachariah, I've received a message from Dandolo. He has some information on the disappearance of patients.
Really? Did he learn where he was taken?
The ASC had him locked up in an old dome near Ophir. In his message, he says that it's a dome that Technomancers used to use. Does this sound familiar to you?
Hard to forget. Yes. That's where initiations would take place before a mantis destroyed everything. We'll have to go free him. The place must be teeming with soldiers fighting for Victor. But we can't leave the old Technomancer in their hands. Is something bothering you?
How could you, Zach? An alliance with the largest criminal organization on the planet? What were you thinking? Can't you see they're using you? They'll use your connections to leapfrog to the top of the corporate food chain, and then nobody will be able to stop them.
So you're hoping I fail?
Let's not play that game. You know I want the best for you. But I can't bring myself to work for those crooks. I'm sorry, Zach, but you'll have to go on without me. I think I'll stay in Mutant Valley for a bit, but if you ever need anything but this, come find me. I'll always have your back, Zach. It's just, if I did this, I could never forgive myself for letting the Vori run rampant.
I understand, Nisha. See you later then, maybe.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia.
Repent! We won't have access to the Blue Paradise so long as we are not all absolved of our sins. You came here to wash your soul?
I had something else in mind.
Repent!
I had something else in mind.
Welcome, welcome. What's your pleasure? What are you looking for?
I'm looking to buy some ASC uniforms.
Not an easy thing to come by, but if you're willing to pay high enough.
I'll take them all.
That's what I'm talking about. Making business.
Do you have any relics?
Things from the old settlers? Yeah, a few. 3 in very good condition. If you want them, I'd happily trade for some serum. Lately, I've been running low.
Repent!
I had something else in mind. I found all the relics that remained in the canyons.
May the shadow be blessed!
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to give them to you. I'm going to need them for an important mission.
You got the information you needed out of me in order to find those jewels, and you dared to not turn them over to me? May the burning eye of the Lord draw you up! Infidel! Traitor! Get out of here!
Zachariah, what can I do for you?
I need your help. I'm trying to compel some Assembly members to withdraw their support for Victor.
I thought I made it clear last time. I am not your ally, so try contacting someone who is.
Mr. Mancer, the sight of your face has started to give me agita. To what do I owe the displeasure this time?
As unhappy as the people of Ophir are, they'd rather keep their mouths shut than face the ASC. Even if more than a few assembly members would be ready to share in their discontent.
You're asking me to light a little fire under them, Mancer? It'd be easy enough. Instigate a few clashes here and there. Nothing like a few well-timed bursts of violence to incite the rage of the populace against those who rule. All we'd need to do is poke the right places, squeeze the merchants who then raise their prices, which incites theft, which incites insecurity. Throw in a few rumors and we've got an inferno on our hands. May take some time, but we'll get it done.
The more we make Victor squirm, the easier we kick him out, for good. I've got a little plan to destabilize our adversary. Could use a little extra muscle if your men are up for the challenge.
Of course, depending on the specifics of the Machiavellian machinations you've stuffed up your sleeve for our dear, dear Colonel.
Yeah, well, hopefully my plan lives up to your vocabulary. But imagine those zealots in the assembly getting wind that old Vic has gotten greedy with the relics, wanted them for his own personal use, and that brave citizen, heroic really, only stopped him by attacking the men who were trying to bring those relics to him. Now imagine I had some minor relics and ASC costumes to make that little story come alive.
A bitter meal sumptuously prepared for the Colonel to choke on. Damn shame you're a Mancer. A waste to think of the things we could have accomplished if we'd met and colluded long ago. Ah well, no use dwelling on the coulds that should have been. Let's have the relics and costumes. My men will meet you at the Curiosities, ready, dressed, and willing.
Perfect. I'll make sure to try to return them in one piece. I gotta go.
Then go.
Now what? We just wait?
That's the plan. Hold back while our allies get the people worked up.
I hope the Colonel's response isn't to instruct his men to just open fire into the crowds of people we've manipulated.
I don't think even he believes he has the power to do that without paying a huge price. Hey, are you the chief around here?
He is, yes. I am the chief of those who do not willingly bow to men. Do you wish to punish me?
No, I'm Zachariah Mancer. One of your people sent me. His name is Phobos. He asked me to help you run away.
I know that name. I feel like I'm dreaming. A human offering to help us? I won't say no, but I hope I don't wake up soon. I need explosives so we can blast our way into the underworld, but I cannot make any here. They would spot any contraband on me right away. If you can find explosives, we'll be able to make a hole big enough for us to escape through. And I need to warn some groups. You'll also need to give a rousing speech. Many of them are terrified of disobeying humans. But maybe they'll listen to you. Anyway, there's one last problem.
What?
We have a mole. There's a brother here who works for the humans. I haven't figured out who, but if we don't flush him out, our escape plan will have failed before it even began.
Any idea how to blow his cover?
Not sure, but if the human brings up our legendary icons, like Phobos or Scum, he might try to overdo it, and sing their praise to the moons.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
This is still so odd, but I thank you.
Hey,
Hello, man. Can he help you?
if you can tell me about Scum and Phobos, maybe.
He has never heard those names.
If you're not a mole, why didn't you try to escape with the rest?
He is scared. He has seen brothers caught trying to do so. The brothers were beaten, and worse, there is no escape. There is only death.
Surely you've heard of Mutant Valley. A beautiful city, built into the landscape's natural shade, where mutants are free to do what they please. True paradise.
I do often dream about it. It gives me hope.
Phobos and Scum are the chiefs of Mutant Valley. They're highly respected orders that represent the voices of your free brothers. But even as free mutants, they do everything they can to free the ones who are still slaves. But only, of course, if they agree to leave. I had to escape from the city myself. Even with most of the militia and the secret police on my tail, I managed to do it. And look at me. I'm all in one piece.
You are a good man. I didn't think people like you existed. If you and Phobos will help, I cannot idly stand by. Tell the chief I'm in.
Thank you, I will. Be ready. Hello.
What does the man want?
I just want to know more about Phobos and Scum, if you wouldn't mind talking.
He knows nothing of those names. Those names are not from the pen.
All right. You don't want to get out of here, do you? Why?
He does. He wants. If we try to leave, we will be killed like dogs.